So when it comes to buying your first home, it can be very confusing, especially because there's so much information out there. You almost get information overload. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the secrets to buying your first home. Hello, welcome back to Your Home University, your #1 resource for all things first-time home buyer. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and notification bell so you don't miss a single video. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the secrets to buying your first home. Now, before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button because that will let YouTube know that, hey, we enjoy this content and we want more people out there to see these videos so that way they too can buy their first home. So we're just gonna go right into the video. So when it comes to buying your first home, it can be very confusing, especially because there's so much information out there. You almost get information overload. That was me 6 years ago when I decided to embark on the journey to buying my first home. Yes, guys, it took me 6 years before I was able to purchase my first home. And in that journey, I learned a lot, okay? And you know what I learned? The first thing I learned is that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So if you want to purchase your first home, you want to make sure you have a plan in place and to be able to follow that plan until you are able to accomplish your goal of home ownership. The second thing that I learned is that it all starts within your mind, okay? This is not a hocus pocus type of video, I promise, hear me out. In order to accomplish anything in your life, you must first believe that you can achieve that, you know? Because you look at other people achieving it, but then you tell yourself like, oh, I wish I was them. Oh, maybe one day. But you don't really truly believe that it could be you. So the first thing you want to tell yourself every day is, I am a homeowner. Yes, every single day, envision yourself within your first home. Once you have your mind right and you truly believe that it can happen for you, now it's time to establish your plan in order to buy your first home. The biggest hurdle to buying your first home is, of course, getting pre-approved for that first home. And this is why I created a very simple system called Caddy in order to help people organize their finances in order to be able to qualify for their home. Now, what exactly is Caddy? What is this? So Caddy, if you break it down, is C-A-D-I-E. The C is for credit, the A is for assets, the DI is for the debt to income ratio, and the E is for employment. So I'm going to actually be creating more videos diving deeper into each section of the Caddy process. But to simplify it, you want to make sure that you have the credit needed in order to get approved for your first home, the assets needed, which is your cash to close, which includes your down payment and your closing costs that you need in order to get approved for your loan. You want to make sure that your debt to income ratio, which is how much income you have versus how much debt you have in order to get approved for your first home. I always recommend people to have zero or very, very little debt before you want to purchase your first home. And E, you want to make sure that you have your job. You want to make sure you have 2 years of employment before you purchase your first home. If you want to learn more about Caddy and how to set up the plan for yourself, don't forget to go to the description box down below and sign up for the next workshop, okay? Within that workshop, I will help you set up your game plan to help you get pre-approved for your loan. If you want a one-on-one consultation, you can go down in the description box below to schedule your free consultation, or I will help you one-on-one. Once you have the Caddy process all green checked off, then you are ready to get pre-approved for your new home. The next thing that is the secret, but is not so secret, to buying your first home is figuring out where you want to live. Yes, this alone stops so many people from buying their first home because they have no idea where they want to live, what type of home you want to live, how many bedrooms and bathrooms. So you want to go ahead and start getting to know what you like, what you need, what you don't like, and more importantly, what you can afford, okay? Because if you don't know that, then you won't be able to pull the trigger, pick something, and purchase your first home. Once you have the mindset, once you are financially prepared, And once you know exactly where you want to live, the next thing you want to do is hire a great real estate agent. Your real estate agent is the core of your entire transaction. They're going to be able to help you find a lender, title company, insurance, inspection, contractor, everybody. Your realtor is your person. So you want to make sure you take the time to find a great person. If you need help finding a great realtor in your area, email me at RebeccaJRealtor@gmail.com and I would love to help you. Okay guys, those are my secrets to buying your first home. If you follow those secrets, I promise you, okay, you will be getting the keys to your first house. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that way you don't miss a single video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.